Liverpool is willing to spend €55 million on the defender linked to Real Madrid. The club may finally make the signing of the great player who has been observed for over 4 years. Hello, fans! Welcome to the news channel of the greatest club in the world. Let's get to the video. The technical director of West Ham, Tim Steaton, has been linked to a possible transfer to Liverpool, as the Reds continue their search for a new sporting director following Jurgen Klopp's resignation. West Ham is confident that they can keep their technical director, Tim Steaton, despite Liverpool's interest. Earlier this week, Steaton stated that it was an honor to be associated with Anfield, but also emphasized that Liverpool has not officially contacted him yet. With stints at Werder Bremen and Bayer Leverkusen since joining West Ham last summer, Steaton has stood out in the transfer market, contributing to the arrivals of renowned players like Mohamed Kudus and Edson Alvarez. Despite West Ham's recent poor results, Steaton has gained popularity by helping the team cope with the departure of their captain, Declan Rice, to Arsenal for £105 million. Reports suggest that Liverpool's management admires the German's work and sees him as a key figure in rebuilding the team after Jurgen Klopp's departure in the summer. It is still unclear whether there is a clause in his contract allowing him to leave the club. Steaton will also play an important role in deciding the future of David Moyes, West Ham's current manager. The club has chosen to wait before discussing a new contract with the former Everton and Manchester United coach. Although a new 2.5-year deal has been discussed, the 6-0 home defeat to Arsenal last weekend, marking 7 winless games in all competitions, may lead to a reconsideration. Liverpool has been monitoring Jonathan David since the 2019-2020 season, meaning the club has had its eye on him for over 4 years. At that time, Het Laatste Nieuws, according to Tribal Football, was the first to report on Liverpool scouts observing the Canadian international's talent while he was still playing for Ghent. Later, during the summer of 2020, Liverpool came very close to acquiring David's services from the Belgian team. However, instead, the Reds opted to recruit Diogo Jota, a transfer that also brought significant dividends to the club. Nevertheless, David has not stopped evolving over the past 4 years. After leaving Ghent, he transferred to Lille, where he scored an impressive 89 goals in the last 4 seasons to date. Additionally, he played a crucial role in Lille's League One title victory, contributing significantly to the club's success. This season, David has once again stood out, tallying 16 goals and 6 assists in 31 games in all competitions. With just 24 years old and his contract expiring in 2025, this summer may represent the ideal time for Liverpool to secure his services. According to the Spanish channel Don Diario, Liverpool is ready to challenge Real Madrid in the pursuit of Bayer Leverkusen star Piero Hincapié, and could spend up to €55 million to secure the signing of the Ecuadorian international, an offer that could completely surprise the Blancos. Liverpool and Real Madrid are competing for the signing of Piero Hincapié. Hincapié is a highly sought-after player after emerging as one of the top prospects in the Bundesliga. Bayer Leverkusen has been one of the highlights of Europe this season, leading the Bundesliga by 8 points after a 2-1 victory over Heidenheim last Saturday. Hincapié has contributed to this, although his playing time has been surprisingly limited under coach Xabi Alonso. The Ecuadorian has started in just 9 Bundesliga games, with 6 more appearances as a substitute. However, he has played 6 times in the Europa League, helping his team lead the group and advance to the knockout stage, while also featuring in 3 DFB Pokal matches. Last season, the 22-year-old played 30 Bundesliga games. However, Alonso prefers a defense consisting of Odilon Kosunu, Jonathan Tah, and Edmond Tapsoba when all are available and in form. Despite this, Hincapié has become a pillar of the team in recent weeks and will be eager to maintain his starting position for the rest of the season. Off the field, his stellar performances continue to attract significant interest from top clubs across Europe, with Liverpool and Real Madrid closely monitoring his situation. Liverpool ready to outbid Real Madrid in the race for Hincapié. Now, Don Diario has provided a new update on the transfer pursuit. The report states that Liverpool would be willing to put €55 million on the table to acquire the services of Hincapié, believing that he has all the characteristics to become a great player in the future. Such an offer would be a blow to Real Madrid's plans, as they are not willing to pay such amounts for a defender who has a promising future. but is still unproven at the highest level. It is no secret that Liverpool could use a quality central defender, versatile enough to also play as a left-back. The Merseysiders are seriously considering the signing of an elite defensive addition in the summer of 2024 to replace defender Joel Matip, who is likely to miss the rest of the season due to a serious anterior cruciate ligament injury and will soon be out of contract. Hincapie would be an upgrade over Joel Matip and could be the ideal alternative for Andrew Robertson during rotations and injuries. The opportunity to move to the Premier League will be very tempting for the Bundesliga defender, and he will seek to test his skills at the highest level. The Reds secured a convincing victory in London. However, the triumph was marred by a growing list of injuries that now includes the promising Curtis Jones. At just 23 years old, Jones has shown performances that have caught the eye, but his recent exit from the field after a tough challenge has caused great concern among Anfield supporters. With the Carabao Cup final approaching, there is a palpable concern emanating from the Merseyside team. Jones was seen leaving the field with cautious steps, a likely sign of a period of absence. It doesn't look good for either of them, Klopp commented on Jota and Jones, a sentiment that will resonate with apprehension among Liverpool fans. Now, just 8 days away from a crucial showdown against Chelsea, the Reds face the daunting prospect of reaching the cup final without a complete squad. As reported by Ian Doyle of the Liverpool Echo, Jones was seen approaching the team's coach with his left foot in a protective boot, an image that reflects Liverpool's current situation. The question on everyone's lips is clear. Will Liverpool's squad depth be able to withstand this storm? Or will the injury plague that has plagued Klopp's selection options be a serious obstacle in their title pursuit? Only time will tell. But as the Carabao Cup final approaches, the Anfield team must gather their strength and perhaps find strength in adversity. To those who stayed until the end, thank you very much.